Hey folks, Justin here. Living in Germany has introduced me to a lot of wild traditions. But Schützenfest, shooting festival, might just take the cake. Today, we're diving in what happens when an American and maybe a backwoods cousin tries to blend in with Germany's sharpest shooters. The Schützenfest, shooting festival, is Germany's legendary shooting festival, a mix of marksmanship, beer, and outfits that look like you just raided your grandpa's closet. The goal? Be the best shot and become Schützenkönig or King of Marksmen. But if you win, here's the trick. You buy beer for everyone. Hundreds of people. The only thing scarier than shooting is the bar tab.
Goodbye.
The first challenge here, though, is the outfits. Picture this. Top hats, sashes, jackets, sometimes even a sword. I tried one of these outfits on, but my wide shoulders had way other ideas. In my head, picture me looking like this. But in reality, this is how I was looking. Yeah, the outfits can be pretty, but at the same time, I don't know if I would ever just wear those around anytime. And it's the same as the carnival outfits. They're cool for that day, for that special time. But woo, it takes something special to pull it off. But maybe I could be that one that pulls it off. Maybe.
Do it.
Here's the thing though. Let's imagine if I brought in a ringer from back home. You know, the type that grew up hunting squirrels, claims you can shoot the antenna off a mosquito, and hasn't shaved since 2009. Let's picture someone like a Duck Dynasty character rolling up to the Schützenfest, camo overalls and everything, ready to show the locals how we do it in Arkansas.
Let me help you.
Now, if in all reality, I could bring someone like that, or even my brother Jamie, I bet he would do a great job. But there was one person that actually surprised me, and maybe he might be the best shot for my family to succeed this goal, and that is Justice, my son. You see, my son loves the shooting contest at the cameras or at the fairs, as we call it. I'm starting to think this is his origin story. Today is plastic ducks and stuffed animals, but give it a few years and he could be the Schützenkönig, wearing a giant chain of medals, waving from a parade float, and acting like he just defended the village from dragons, instead of hitting a wooden bird with an air rifle.
Welche Sorte? Erdbeer, Zitrone, Waldmeister, Orange?
Was möchtest du? Alles, ja, nein.
I mean, you should see my son. I was blown away. And he does it every year. And I think, okay, just an activity he enjoyed. I'm going to record this video to send to my brother Jamie, who is an avid hunter. But this man actually has some pretty good aim. And I don't know what the rules are, but I bet he could do well.
When I grow up, I want to be a big word.
But there's a catch. There's always a catch. If my ringer, say my son, actually won, he'd be on the hook for the beer bill, or I would be on the hook. Because that is the tradition. The winner of these events normally is the one that has to pay for. It's their way of celebrating. The winner celebrates. The winner buys the beer. The winner does this. Same like Carnival was told. The person that becomes the prince of Carnival is usually someone that's giving out a whole lot of money for the candy to make sure the festivities go on. Whew, and that's a pretty big tab.
Whoa. Hang on, guys.
But all jokes aside, Schützenfest is all about the community, tradition, and good natured competition. Whether you're a local legend or just a confused American with questionable aim, everyone's welcome, as long as you're ready to celebrate and maybe laugh at yourself a little. If you see a guy dressed up in camo, like American style camo, that might be my brother or it might be my son. But we might have to start our own club here. I don't want to get too far away from the German traditions, but I will have to say, do the German traditions, but do it my way. So you just imagine someone in my family stepping out in our own camo style Schützenfest, and you see how it gets down. We can show up in our camo vest at the local Schützenfest. Don't worry, you're just here for fun and maybe some schnitzel or bratwurst.
Dogs do love you.
If you want more cross-cultural chaos, hit subscribe, join the adventure. Bis zum nächsten Mal, y'all. Peace.